So I set the brake to park. Go about half. Ah, crap. Got preoccupied.
I took off one day and didn't build it in. I had a passenger in there too. I said, well, it'd be helpful. I'd let me go back and land. I couldn't fly it, so I had to go back and land and put my seatbelt on.
I got busy adjusting my lap belt. Didn't get the shoulder belt hooked up. I usually set the mixture to about halfway for starting. Make sure the throttle's back. Yep. And then I put this on. I give it about 2 to 3 seconds to climb, and then I crank. Got vents here.
Oh yeah. Are they powered or something?
No, they're just off the. There's a NACA vent on the side.
So it's blowing across the.
Yeah, it gets a little bit of prop water.
Oh man, this is heaven here.
Yeah, because this bubble canopy can trap the heat in pretty good. In the wintertime, it heats up pretty nice, but in the summertime, it can be a bit toasty until you get airborne.
Yeah.
Dine on Skyview.
Holy crap, Doxy. What did this little baby cost you?
The whole thing is under 10,000. Radio transponder, GPS, mapping software, and display. This display is about 2,500, I think, something like that. But it's all a modular system. You just assemble the pieces you need, you plug them all in with network connectors, and you're done.
Grand, I think I'll be doing steam gauges and minimal with that.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't need anything, and it flies. My first one had steam gauges. My whole panel budget was $1,500.
Yeah.
But
that's about what mine will be.
This one I decided to splurge a little bit.
This plane's a keeper. This is your plane from now on.
Yeah.
So you like flying in this as much as the Challenger, or
they're different. This one's more for just going places and going out and flinging around the sky. Challenger's for just kind of enjoying the pure flight.
Yeah, right. Boy, taxi.
So you can see, you do have the nose blocking you taxi, but you can see out the sides pretty well, and that's a nice thing.
Right.
And it's not hard to taxi at all. I use the center-mounted throttle quadrant. Flaps here, brakes here.
Let me try the taxi just for a second.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, it's fairly firm too, isn't it?
Watch this.
Yeah, I see it. Oh yeah, you can have it back.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, it's really responsive.
Yeah, that's the direct link steering. There's no spring in there.
So I'm used to that. When it starts to go this way, you better start going that way. With this, you just steer like a tri-gear plane.
Yeah, I mean you can steer it around.
I can see why they say it's one of the easiest tail draggers there is to fly.
Yeah, it's very easy.
I love the sound of that motor when it cranks. Man, that thing's got some ponies. They normally stand them off like this, or?
That's just the way I did it. I wanted to put a little bit of vibration isolation in there.
What is that?
It's just a piece of rubber fuel line that I just cut as a bushing.
Cool.
That way I don't have a hard point where that flexes the plastic. Got to reset my fuel.
What is that right there?
This right here is
the dynon or something?
No, I wanted a way to actually visually check the fuel tank when you're getting low.
So it's a mirror?
Yeah, well, it's a little backup camera. So I flip that on and I can see when the fuel tank gets low.
Wow.
That's just my way to visually confirm, yeah.
That's a neat idea.
So when it's low, you'll actually see the fuel line across there. And
I got you.
So just, when you're down to like that 3 or 4 gallon mark, just to be able to give you that last little bit of warm fuzzy that, hey, I really do have 3 gallons left. I need to, we're at 11 gallons, so I'll reprogram the fuel there.
Okay, what's this outside temp?
No, this is oil temp and oil pressure, CHT and EGT, battery voltage, RPM, fuel flow,
out in the sun or anything?
It does, yeah. That's what the shade really helps out.
How do you take off with any flaps, or?
I usually take off with 1 notch of flaps.
What about landing?
Usually land with at least 1, and I've only got 2 spots, so I consider them takeoff flaps and landing flaps. I don't always go to full flap.
What do you do for approach speed? About 70?
I like to fly the pattern at about 80,
right.
And I like to slow it about 70 on final.
Gotcha. Touchdown about, what, 50, 55?
Yeah. So the run-up is real simple. Just gonna, yeah, it gets a little snug back there.
Sure does. I don't know you that well, buddy.
Yeah. Well, in the B model, you're set a little further back also, so you got a little more room.
I take this as radio transfer.
Yeah, push to talk. So I bring it up.
Where's your mag switches?
It's on this key.
Right.
And we'll just check both mags. All right. So our oil temp is up. We're at 86 and climbing. Pressure's good. We got over 200 on all the cylinders. That's that front cylinder. It's 190. It's the coolest of them all.
What's this? Celsius or?
Yeah, it's Fahrenheit. It's only at 87. That's the oil temp. So it's coming up. And you know, it's right now our EGTs are a little low because we're just on the ground idling.
Right.
They'll come up into the green.
What do you do for RPM and cruise? What do you normally cruise at?
2,800 or so.
That's right. This is the direct drive motor.
Yeah. All right.
Buddy.
Altimeter, radio, canopy, seat belts, fuels on.
Right.
Brakes off. Set 1 notch of flaps.
And now it's our departure.
All right, I think we're about ready. Raymond traffic, Sonex 604 Charlie Mike, departing runway 12, Raymond.
Oh man, this has got some ponies.
Friction lock's a little loose. It tends to roll back. The suction on the engine will pull the slide closed.
Wow.
So
They use the Bing on those, don't they?
the standard is the Bing. This has got a slide aero carb.
Oh, like those, I thought I heard those leaks.
All right, mixture rich. Stick back. Throttle coming up.
Caution.
Airspeed's alive. A little bit of forward stick.
Well, you're boogieing when you break ground, aren't you?
What's that?
You're boogieing when you break ground.
Yeah. All right, flaps coming up.
that damn thing. I'm used to
Yeah.
analog shit.
And it
Drives
does,
around pretty good too, doesn't it?
yeah. It does take a bit of right rudder on climb out. You can see, I mean, I've got a pretty good, and I'm still not quite fully coordinated.
Yeah, I can see that. Hell, I don't even think about what foot I'm using anymore. I just think it goes straight.
Yeah.
How much total time do you have, Jeff?
Total time flying?
Yeah.
I've got about 650 hours. And I'm right at 150 on this airplane.
You're doing good. I've got about 1,500, but most of it's in that ultralight.
Yeah.
I got 1,200 in that alone, believe it or not.
Yeah. That's cool.
That's a little twitchy too. It's odd to have it right there. That's a friction lock, eh?
Yeah. I want to make sure it doesn't roll back. When it gets hot, the rubber gets more supple than when it's cold. Sometimes it takes just a little more friction to hold it.
That's simple and it works.
Yeah.
Tell you what, I like these portholes.
Yeah. Yeah, lots of air. It's always good. I love the visibility. The shade helps out. Sometimes when the sun is behind you, it can wash out the dynon. That helps with that. Keeps the sun from beating down on the back of your neck. But the visibility is just fantastic. I love it. Alright, coming up on 3,000. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bring it back to kind of a cruise RPM. I'm going to lean it out just a hair.
Then we're doing 103, 104. What were you doing up in Arkansas when you crashed that time?
I was making a cross-country trip for work. I just happened to be in that area. Give it a little bit of down trim. Alright, so we're still burning a little bit more gas than normal. And my EGTs are at 1170, 1200. I can lean it out to the 1300s. But it's a little bit warm out. The engine just came off a climb.
Hey, don't tax the motor.
Yeah. So what I normally do is I just let it kind of settle in, keep it a little bit rich before I really lean it out. So we'll just kind of leave it right here. Alright, so let me just show you what level flight attitude more or less looks like. About right there. But depending on how high your eyes are, you might be 1 or 2 fingers, below the horizon. But if you're above the horizon, like this, you're in a climb attitude.
Right.
And then if you get below about right there, you start to be in a descent.
Yeah.
So about right there. Alright, you want to fly?
Let me get on.
Alright, you got it.
I got it.
Okay, so right now the nose is well below the horizon, so we're in a slight descent. Right about there is good.
Right there. Oh, this is a lot higher performance than the kit box.
Yeah, so again, we're going down a little bit. So yeah, we're doing 140 doing a low approach type thing. But you know, as part of the phase 1 flight testing, we have to fully explore the the envelope. So you know, just doing a slight dive to make sure that it's stable and controllable at higher airspeed.
Right.
So that's the only time I've had it that fast.
I'm kind of low and slow, you know.
Alright, let's roll some power off a little bit and we'll start kind of coming down.
This is about as high as I fly usually right here.
Yeah.
I'm still uneasy high, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Have you ever had that sensation where you're so far up it kind of, I don't know what it does.
Yeah, sometimes, like in the Challenger being open cockpit, it feels different when you get high.
Yeah, well you're not, in the Challenger, also on the NM squared, I've been to 4,500 NM squared, it's like you're not moving.
Yeah.
You know. Now you're descending slightly, aren't you?
Yeah, we're going to come back into the pattern.
Oh, I see the airport now. Hell, I just now seen it.
Roll back a little more power. I like to keep it below 140. I set that as my yellow caution range.
Departing runway 12, Raymond. Somebody's sleeping. This is impressive. The radio sounds okay. You have trouble with reception or transmission or just the sound or what?
Sometimes it's a little bit garbled. It receives okay. I don't know. I want nice, perfect communication.
Have you ever seen the MDLs? MGL. Is it MDL or they're gray faced? They're pretty cool.
Yeah.
Many of my helicopters I've seen they work pretty good.
It's working okay. I think I'm gonna put a Dynon bomb in it.
Now, how are you gonna enter the pattern?
I'm gonna fly an upwind leg, and I'll fly crosswind. I still got some altitude to bleed off. And, notch of flaps down, bring the power back slightly, throw in some trim, start slowing down.
Got to be below 100 for first notch.
Yeah.
I didn't even feel it pitch. I don't know if you reacted to it or just doesn't pitch.
The first one doesn't pitch a whole lot. It's a pretty good pull to pull the full flaps on, especially if you're fast.
Not much flap, really. Maybe 10 degrees?
Yeah, 10, 15 degrees is all it is.
Hey, you're looking good. Hey, you're going to embarrass me. You're going to make a perfect landing.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I overshot final a little bit.
Did. But corrected well.
Alright, throw in the rest of our trim.
Hey, you're a real pilot. I'm kind of a hack. I make it okay, though.
I'm going to bleed off just a little bit of energy. We're still a bit fast. Throw in a bit of a slip.
And now he's showing off.
I slip almost every landing.
You come in pretty hot, I think.
Yeah. We got plenty of runway.
Yes, you do. Oh, yeah.
And we'll just roll out a bit.
Ought to get that tail wheel down, doesn't it? Got that oil can effect too.
A little bit, yeah.
Not bad though.
Alright, flaps are up.
I can see this take a little getting used to.
Yeah.
Your GPS receiver here?
Yep. I didn't even, yeah. I mean, you can punch up the navigation string. Oh, that's Dennis out there with his long easy.
Where?
That open hangar right there, Dennis Brodesky.
Yeah. I like Dennis. Mind if I taxi a little bit?
Yeah, go ahead. Brakes are right here.
Here?
Just keep the stick back in the turns. Because if you really get on them, it'll go on its nose.
Gotcha.
And then watch that corner right there. You don't want to catch the wheel there.
I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
This thing in my crotch.
Yeah. That's one of those things that, you know, the B model everybody asks for. Hey, can you move us back a little bit? Give us a little more green room.
That taxi's great.
Yeah. Yeah, it's real easy. A little bit of rudder work on rollout. On takeoff, you just got to make sure the power doesn't swing you around. If you just jam the power in, it'll torque roll you over to the side.
All right, you got, I don't know, exactly. You're up there between those two, aren't you?
Yeah, over between the shade hanger and the first one.
Go ahead, you got it.
All right. I got it.
I'm impressed. Nice airplane.
Yeah, it's a hell of a lot of fun to fly. And, you know,
Go somewhere, airplane.
you won't have any problem transitioning from the Kit Fox.
I don't think so.
It'll take a little bit to get used to the speeds and the sight picture, but a couple of flights, you'll be a pro at it.
I don't know about that, but I adapt fairly quickly to most things. But this is a whole different animal compared to the Kit Fox. A lot more performance, low wing.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, my pleasure.
That was great.